Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 9th and the subject is science, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 10, and the name of the chapter is gravitation. So as you all know that we are proceeding the questions given in the exercise at the end of the chapter. So we have discussed the questions up to question number 12. Now we will discuss question number 13. So in question number 13, it is given in the question that one ball is thrown vertically upward direction with a velocity of 49 meter per second. One ball is there from the ground. It is projected in the upward direction with the initial velocity, that is 49 meter per second. Now we are supposed to find first the maximum height to which it rises. As you all know, if we are supposed to throw any ball in the upward direction, it will come back down after reaching the maximum height. So suppose the ball reaches here, this is the maximum height, and afterwards it is coming back. So this is the maximum height, so we are supposed to find the h. And one important thing is there, the velocity at the highest point will be 0, so v will be 0 h at h maximum. This is h maximum, means maximum height. At maximum height the v will be 0, so we are supposed to find h, and we are given that u is equals to 49 meter per second, and g, the value of g is 9.8 meter per second square. Now we are supposed to see when the ball is moving in the upward direction, so the value of g will be negative. Why negative? Because the ball is moving in the upward direction and the acceleration due to gravity is acting in the downward direction. That earth is attracting that ball in the downward direction, and the direction of the ball is in upward direction. So when something is thrown upside, then the acceleration will be negative. So here the value of g will be taken as negative, and we know the third equation of free fall, that is 2gh is equals to v square minus u square. That is the third equation of free fall. Here in place of s we are taking h, and in place of a we are taking g. So 2 into minus 9.8 into h is equals to v is 0 square minus the initial velocity is 49 square. So from here we get h is equals to minus 49 into 49 upon 2 into minus 9.8. So minus will cancel out minus, and we can means settle that decimal. If we settle that decimal, we are supposed to multiply by 10 here. 2 5s are 10, and 49 1s are 49, 49 2s are 98. Now here h will be equals to, if we multiply that 49 into 5 upon 2, so it will become 2 2 ja 4, 2 4 ja 8.5, and h will be equals to 5 5 ja 25, 5, and 2 5 4 ja 20 plus 22, 5 2 ja 10, 10 plus 2 12, 122.5 meters. So that will be the maximum height attained by the ball. Afterwards we are supposed to find the total time taken to return to its to the surface of the earth, means time taken. Time taken in reaching the maximum height will be equals to the time taken from the maximum height to the surface again. So we can find out the time by the other equations. The v is equals to u plus gt. So here in the upward direction, v is 0 and u is 49 and g is minus 9.8 and t is t. So minus 9.8 t will be equals to minus 49. So minus will cancel out minus, and t will be equals to 49 upon 9.8, and if we settle that decimal, we have to multiply here by 10. So we can now 49 2 the 98 and 2 5 the 10, and t will be 5 second. 5 second in reaching the maximum height and 5 seconds again coming back to the same place. So total time will be 10 seconds. So like this we are supposed to proceed the question. Now next question, question number 14. A stone is released from the top of a tower of height 19.6 meters. Calculate the final velocity just before touching the ground. So our next question is, that is question number 14. A stone is released from the top of a tower of height 19.6 meters. So the stone is released from here and the height is 19.6 meters. So height is given, h is equals to 19.6 meters. We have to find the final velocity with which it will strike the ground. So initial velocity means it is dropped. Initially it was at rest, no additional velocity is supplied, and when any object is moving in the downward direction, so the acceleration due to gravity will be 9.8 meter per second square, and that will be in the positive sign because the object is moving in the direction of the acceleration due to gravity. It is coming downward, then acceleration will be positive, and if it is moving in the upward direction, then acceleration due to gravity will be negative. So here again we will use the third equation of free fall, that is 2gh is equals to v square minus u square. So from here 2 into g is 9.8 into h is 19.6, v we have to find, and u is 0. From here we can say v square is equals to 2 into 98 into 196 into divide by 10, because we have divided by 100 because one decimal was there and one decimal was here. So from here we can start pairing 2 into 49 into, that can be written as 14 into 14, and that can be written as 10 into 10, and 49 can be written as 7 into 7. So from here we can find out the square root, means pairing is there, one number from the each pair, 2 into 7 into 14 upon 10. That will be the answer, and now we can settle down. 7 to the 14, and that is 14 into 14 upon 10. 14 ja, that is again 196 upon 10, 196 upon 10, and that will become 19.6 meter per second. That will be the velocity with which that stone will strike the ground. So like this we are supposed to proceed such type of questions. I hope that you have understood, and now you will try the next some questions, and if you face any kind of problem or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubts, or if it is required we will include your doubts in the next video so that we can make you understand how to proceed the questions, and you can, after clearing your doubts, you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. At the same time, you can do one more thing. If you are unable to understand, then you can repeat the videos 1 or 2 times more. You are not supposed to repeat the video again and again for the 10 times or 20 times. That will be harmful for your eyes as well. So 1 or 2 times you can repeat. If still any doubts are there, then we are there. You can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubts. At the same time, you are supposed to complete the questions, that is in text questions, and the numericals or the questions given in the form of exercise at the end of the chapter in your rough notebook. That will be much more useful when we are supposed to complete all the chapters in a systematic manner when the school reopens. Again, you can take the help from your rough notebook which you are supposed to maintain right now, and after completing the work which you are doing daily, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. Thank you very much.